You can't do this! Why are you making me out to be the bad guy? Look at you! You're a shit egomaniacal asshole! Look at you!
On February 5, 2023, officers responded to an apartment complex in reference to a disturbance in progress. Call notes indicated that the complainant had locked himself in the bathroom due to the suspect pointing a knife at him. Upon arrival, officers identified the suspect as the girlfriend of the victim.
What's going on? You heard anything?
We tried for the tasers.
Have you heard fighting and stuff, like arguing or whatever?
Hi.
Hey, how you doing? Everything all right?
Yeah, can you come in, please?
What's going on?
I came home. He came home from work
Hey, Dosa.
earlier, and he's the one that called. I'll be honest. He tried to throw me out. Is there someone coming in? He's the one that called. He tried to throw me out. My name is on the lease too. I will admit I got upset. I started throwing stuff around. He's trying to claim that I had a knife pointed at him. There is a knife. It's laying somewhere. I'm not really sure where. It was never pointed at him. I was very upset, and I have a history of bipolar disorder, and I turned it on myself because I got upset. I was never going to harm anyone, not even me.
You not hurt at all?
She's hit me multiple times.
I didn't hit him. My jaw was the one that was bleeding.
I have right here. She trashed my TV. She trashed.
Look at my
house.
teeth. My teeth are bleeding.
I don't know if the woman told you on the phone, but there's a knife on the floor that she had in her hand.
I just told him that.
I called to have her removed because she's hitting me.
We are both on the lease.
Step out here with me, just to get you guys.
I appreciate that.
You have a shirt or something you can put on?
Me?
Yeah.
This is a shirt.
Okay. It's cold, but all right.
Yes, sir.
All right. Why that thing wouldn't close. Did you see what happened with the knife?
I don't know. I ran to the bathroom. I'll be honest with you, sir. I locked myself in the bathroom and I was crying. I'll be honest. And I told the woman, I said she has a knife and she's walking towards me. I don't want to press charges. I don't want her arrested because I'll be honest with you. I think she has mental issues. Like seriously, I just want her out. Like I need her out of here. Like she's hitting me. Like my TV's on the floor. She threw it off.
You guys breaking up, and you guys wanted her out. That kind of the situation.
So we're splitting up, and we had spoken last night. I had messages of her saying that she will remove her name from the lease. We'll break up peacefully. I got home from work today, and she's like, "I'm ready to talk." And I told her, I said, "Okay, like I think that we need to just break up and call it that." I'll be honest with you. I was the one that applied for this place. I was approved for my income, my credit. She has no job, no income, no credit.
Yeah, she's still on the lease, though.
She is on the lease, yes, sir. And so I had told her, I said, obviously, all the bills are in my name. She has nothing in her name. She can't even afford to live here. So I was like, obviously, if anyone has to leave, it's all this furniture is mine. I have a 3-year-old daughter that lives here. She's not here right now, thank God. She's with her mother. But I got home, and when I had told her it's time, I think it's time to break up, she trashed the house. There's a very large silver knife somewhere that she was stabbing the box with. You can see the holes right there. I don't know what she did with it. Right there, she threw it in that box. Right there. That's right, it's sitting on there. And you can see.
Okay.
You can see.
Oh yeah, stabbed into the plastic of this thing.
Yep. You can see in here, it's pulled out of this box. She stabbed it into shit.
Can you unlock that? I think it just locked itself.
Yeah. Oh, it just locks itself.
Yeah, it just locked itself. Can you leave it unlocked so that the other officer can come in here? Thanks.
Yeah, that's the knife. It was pulled out of here. We just moved in.
He's trying to leave me after he drained my savings less than a week ago, saying that I need to be kicked out and leave me with nothing.
You got a name and everything? Did you run it? Alright, well, I got the version of events from him. Do you want to tell me from your perspective now what happened?
Basically, it it all started last night. We got into an argument. It was about it tends to come up often, the fact that he has a baby mama and he has a child. And it gets kind of rough for me. I'm only 20, he's only 21. You know, they had that baby when they were like 16. So it's a tough situation for a couple of young adults to go through. And I'll admit, I started trash talking, you know, their whole family, his kid and everything, and he got understandably upset. And he like came at me, and I was like, you know, the best way to avoid all this is if I just leave for the night. So I left, I spent the night elsewhere. And he was working today, so I came back while he was at work, and I made him aware I was going to be here when he came home. And I was just hanging down at the lounge by the lake, and I had a couple drinks or whatever. And then he had told me he was home. He brought Panda Express for the both of us, so we ate. And while he was at work, he was like, you know, we could just talk about everything once I'm home. So we ate kind of in silence, you know, real awkward. And after we finished eating, I looked at him and I was like, so, can we talk now? Like, what's the deal? And basically, he told me he wanted me out. And I was like, that's not fucking fair. My name's on the lease. And he had a situation with his last landlord where there was a whole bunch of stuff going down and like legal stuff and whatever, and we had to get out. And I drained my entire savings to get us into this place. He didn't have it, so I gave it for him, for us. So I'm like, dude, you're not gonna kick me out of a place with my name on it and leave me with nothing to my name, because he said he called the leasing office and they told him, since I have no credit, I have no income, I've been relying on him our entire relationship. I don't have a job. What?
You didn't want to take this, did you?
I mean, I can.
Sorry.
No, I'm sorry.
So, if you don't mind, I'll just fill in what you told me.
Yeah.
So, she's saying they were arguing, she did have the knife at her side.
The knife is literally stabbed into a high chair.
Well, she said that she did brandish it at him, but she said, basically, like, if you didn't have your daughter, I would hurt you.
Exactly what
Something
he
to that
Yeah,
effect.
but I told him specifically I wouldn't hurt him.
And then
I made that clear.
She at some point did hold the knife to her own arm and said, if you come towards me, I'm going to hurt myself, something to that effect. And then she started stabbing the items that belong to the child's mother. That's still here.
Because they're still here, and this is supposed to be our place, but then there's so much in the past that still sits there. So, of course, after everything that happened last night, it still carried over into today, and I was upset, and I was like, you know what?
What kind of stuff is it?
It's like her Christmas decorations. Who cares about that? Come get your shit and go. It's not anything like even of value, and even if it was, like, I'll pay the bitch back. I don't care. It literally, I never intended to hurt anybody, but I do have a history of like bipolar disorder.
Did you hit him though? Because he's claiming that you were hitting him. I'm assuming that you were upset. You were hitting him. He said you weren't punching him or anything like that. It was more like kind of like going at him like that.
That's what I told her. It was kind of like a
just kind of
beating on his
like
chest.
hammer
Like, why
fisting
would
him
you
kind of
do
thing.
that to me? It was never intended to like hurt him in the slightest. It's just like, how could you do this to me after everything that I've gone through and done for you? And he's like, I've done way more for you than you ever have for me. And of course that makes me feel less than, because yeah, I have no income. I have no credit. I have no mom, dad, nothing to run back to like he does. So he kind of tries to like put me down, and I was like, how could you fucking do this? And you know, I'm just like beating on his chest, and then he kind of like elbowed me, and it was probably in defense, but he got me good and busted my fucking lip on the inside. And
She tried to show me too. I didn't see anything.
yeah, I stuffed a paper towel in there and like just kept it in there till the bleeding stopped. I mean, if you look real closely, you can see like dried blood between my teeth, but it's nothing serious. Like I said, it was realistically.
I'm gonna see if this is something we can maybe 329 instead.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
He's just gonna call supervisor. We're out there. Usually, our overall goal in these situations is to get you guys separated.
her out. If you want, just call the police and they'll take her. And I was like, what? What did I do to deserve
Just
that?
for the future, that's not accurate. If you guys are listed on there as roommates, you can't just take your roommate out, and we don't have the authority to just pull people out.
It's just so messed up. We got a 3-bedroom, one for us, one for the daughter he already has, and we were planning on having a baby together with the third one, but I got really set
Yeah,
off
sir.
last night.
I tried to call Jared, but he's 10-6, I guess. He couldn't answer the phone, but I just wanted to ask about the 33 that I responded to out here at Saddlewood, or Saddleworth Green.
Everything I ever wanted just to be
So,
have a baby.
alright,
And
it's
before you move here, you
boyfriend, girlfriend. They've been dating for 7 months. They just recently moved into this apartment together.
I can get all so I can come.
I guess the two of them had a falling out last night. He said that they would talk when he got home, but essentially that it'd probably be the end of it. It would be better if she found another place to stay. So she slept somewhere else last night. Came back today, hoping that they would talk about it when she got back home. He came home with food for both of them. As soon as they were done eating, they talked about it. And what he told her was, the only way to really end, the only real way to resolve the issue, I guess, is to just end it, have you move out, because apparently she said some things about his daughter he didn't like, and he doesn't want to have a relationship with her anymore. She spent all her money on this place, so she got upset. She admitted that she did kind of hit him in the chest, but it was kind of like hammer fisting him, why, how can you do this to me kind of thing. She did grab a knife. She never threatened him with the knife at all. She threatened herself with the knife though. She's got bipolar disorder, and she's got a history of making suicidal comments, according to the boyfriend. He doesn't want to pursue any criminal charges, but I'm thinking definitely 329 if we don't 1015. But it is kind of a domestic thing. So that's okay. All right. That's just wanted to run it by you, see if you were, if that was the page we wanted to go with. All right. Cool. Thank you. Bye.
Well, maybe that's something to look into. Not depend on him.
15. Yeah. Do you have the paperwork? The rest of the paperwork? I think I might have one. Do you want to just stay 10-12 with him for when we run out? Go grab all my stuff.
Yeah, can I just text you right there?
Was that your phone?
So I can it's hers. I can keep either one if you want. I just don't know what he was saying.
Oh, no, he said it's 15 because it's domestic.
No, the boyfriend.
Same thing she said.
Whatever location, 1039
Sorry?
Hang on 1 second, okay?
So that he
equals
essentially got
Cats
home.
real free.
Last night they had a falling out, just like she said. Exactly like she said. He said that she made some comments about his daughter that he didn't appreciate, and that was when the relationship for him ended.
Does he have video?
No, he said he's got some text messages that he didn't show me though.
She thought he had video. But either way, I can either stay here with them or I can take it as long as you can just do a statement, but up to you. It's totally your call.
Do you mind?
Which one?
You mind taking it?
No, I just need whatever he told you.
Yeah, exactly what she said. The only difference was. Hold on. How you doing, sir? I was able to get a hold of Young, and I got my question answered. Yeah, and I figured you were 10-6 on something. It's no biggie. Thanks. Bye.
Did he say the same thing that she had to imagine?
Yeah, so there's a box inside because they had just moved in, so all their stuff's still in boxes. She reached into one of the boxes and then made the comments like as if she wanted to stab him, but she wasn't going to stab him because he had a 3-year-old. Like if it wasn't that, just like she said, if it wasn't for your 3-year-old, I'd be stabbing you.
And I assume he was in fear.
Yeah, but he said mostly what he was afraid of was just after that she said she was going to cut herself, and he knows that she's got a history of making suicidal threat comments and stuff like that. He was more concerned for her hurting herself, and then him hitting her and stuff like that. Obviously, he doesn't want to get in trouble for something that he didn't do. It's a total guy thing. He feels like the guy usually does. He said he did. He had he put his arms up to keep from getting hit, so she was hitting his arms a lot too. And then he did kind of have to push her back so that he could lock himself in the bathroom, just like the dispatcher told him to do.
Okay.
So that I'm assuming during something in there she got one, but I don't think he was even intending to hit her.
Okay. Got it. Cool.
And he was already ran 1054 to 1029. He's in the call.
Okay, I'm just gonna look at the.
I told you it was cold. Is there a jacket we can grab for you or something?
Thank you, though.
That's what I meant when I said if you want to grab a shirt or something. I meant like a jacket or...
Yeah, no, that's okay. I'm fine. That was supposed to be my future husband, you know? How fucking embarrassing is this? You guys run into this a lot?
all the time. Unfortunately.
Oh my god. It couldn't be any more unfortunate.
Okay, Miss Maya, can you stand up for me, please?
Yeah.
Need help?
No, I'm okay.
Okay. Alright, go ahead and put your hands behind your back.
Oh, really? He asked for me to be arrested?
No,
No,
he
ma'am. Actually, he doesn't want to file any
to.
charges against you.
So what's this?
Because it's considered a domestic issue. You guys live together. You guys have been in a relationship for more than
But
6
he
months.
hit me too. I'm confused.
You attacked him, ma'am. So we go
No,
by
I
primary
didn't.
aggressor. You were the one coming after him by your own statements as well.
But that's
His
not
statements,
true.
Your statement and his statement matched up pretty much perfect.
But I
Do you have
didn't
some
go after him
Maya,
first.
Do you have some shoes or slides or anything you can grab?
In the house, but I didn't go after him first. I swear.
Okay, so we're more concerned with your knife and you may
Zachary, do you know where her shoes? I know these are yours. There's no way those are her shoes. Do you know if she's got a pair of shoes or sandals or something in here? A jacket?
A jacket?
Something. I mean, she's not gonna be able to put it on, but it is kind of chilly out.
Arresting me.
I know. I'm sorry.
When will I get out?
You'll see a judge after first appearance in the morning. They'll let you.
I'm gonna be there till the morning
Yes, ma'am.
by myself or like with other people.
You'll be with other people once you go back.
Oh my god. Guys, please, I've never been through anything like this.
We'll make it as easy as possible, okay? You just gotta remain as calm as you can. This is not fun for us either, okay?
And there's no way that I could get out like before the morning?
No, because it's dating violence, so we don't have a choice on that. We're not allowed to set a bond.
It's actually domestic.
Oh, do you live together?
This is so embarrassing.
But on that part, so we'll be out of everybody's view.
I'll do the domestic paperwork and drop it off at the jail to you.
You want these on your eyes?
I would prefer it, yes. Thank you. Oh, fuck. Now that I'm back here, could you take them off? Or put them in the front?
Oh, thank you.
Please, this is so uncomfortable, please. Oh my god. Zach, how could you?
What, are you okay?
No.
You're okay, Maya.
No, I'm not. I can't do this, please. I can't do this. Please. Please don't do this. Yeah, I can find somewhere to go for the night.
Maya, get to call a supervisor to avoid this. You have to do it, okay?
What do you mean? We can't wait on the supervisor?
No, like they told us that we were just gonna try and do a Baker Act, and they said no.
I don't want to do a Baker Act, please. Why do I need a Baker Act?
No, I can just give it to jail, right? Yeah. 'Cause it's done. Okay.
But I can't just leave on my own?
I will. Thank you.
I can't just leave on my own? Why is that not an option? I can find somewhere to go. I can just get out of here. I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but would you...
I don't have a choice when it's domestic.
But it's not domestic. I didn't do
We
anything.
live together and you're dating.
But there was no violence.
We're just a knife at him.
It wasn't at him.
Maya.
I swear it wasn't. I never wanted to hurt him. I love him.
You can't be grabbing knives and saying stuff like that.
Saying stuff like what? Please, I can't spend the night in jail, please.
Maya, I don't know how to tell you that I don't have another option.
But I can't do this. I've never done this before, please. I'm not meant for this, please. This is not who I am. This is who he made me. Why is he not the one here? Is it because he called?
No, it's because you both made statements that you were hitting him and grabbing a knife at him.
But I was the one that was bleeding, so how does that make sense?
You don't have any injuries.
You haven't even looked at my teeth.
You looked at it the whole time you were talking.
There's literally dried blood between my teeth. I stopped it from bleeding. I tried to do him a favor and look where he